Hello everyone, it's Lady Di Saves, and I am putting together Hello Autumn Savings Challenge book made by My Modern Homestead. And I got an idea when I was putting it together, and I just have to show you guys. There's a couple, I think, tutorials on how to put this together because it has a little pocket in the back. So there's different ways you can do it. I wanted to show you the way I just thought of. I tested it out on a scrap piece of paper to see if it would work, and it worked, you guys. So let's get started. You guys need this book if you don't have it. It's Janet from My Modern Homestead made it. It is super fun. It has all these little cards with it. It's got the pages. Oh my gosh, it's just so much fun. So many little things and so much fun. So it's on her coffee shop. So go check it out. So here is something you have to do when doing this. I thought maybe I could leave this side. Can we see that in the frame? All right, see this side right here? I was thinking I could leave that side and put my spiral bound or the three rings, you know, these things right here, and so that I can have this whole thing. But it didn't quite work because not every single margin is even on this side. It doesn't matter for this side. So here's the trick, you guys. So cut it on the top and the bottom if you get this and you want to put it together the way I am. So cut the top and the bottom. My ear is plugged today for some reason. I don't know what's up with that. And this side, the little side. Leave the big side, you guys. Leave the whole big side. I'm going to do two to show you because two will fit in the laminator. So you cut the top and the bottom. Let me go up here, make sure I'm in the frame. So top, here's the bottom. Cut off, throw away, or keep it as scraps, whatever you do with your stuff. And then here's the top. Cut that off. And then cut this small edge off because this is going to be your pocket. Now, I believe Janet made that her pocket on hers, but she didn't laminate hers, I don't believe. I found a way to make a pocket with it laminated. So I want to show you guys. All right, because I'm going to want to use this book again. Okay, so now you've got your two pieces that look like this. You've got the right side. You left it so that it can become a pocket. Cut this off, cut this off, cut that off, leave that. All right, so I like to roll mine. I leave this on top. And then to get it just right on the edge, I start in the middle. Because if you start here, it can go off. Start in the middle and just kind of roll it until you come to where the edge is. See? I got it right on the edge. Let's do a close-up. I'm sitting at my window and there's clouds and you got the morning sun. I never get good lighting right here. I don't know. So I've got this really neat thing. I found this at Goodwill, you guys, and I only paid a few dollars for it. I was so happy I found it. It comes in handy so much. You guys need one of these if you're putting together digital savings challenge books or cards or anything like that. It's Elmer's dot, I don't know if they call it glue, but dot something. So I'm just using this also as first I press with my hands, but I'm using it as, you know, one of those things to, like you have with your Cricut to smush things. I don't know what they're called, but you just rub it along there, and you could use any hard surface, really. You could use the back of your scissors like this, whatever, just to make it flat. So there's that. And now back here, you've got a little pocket. Now, if you don't get it absolutely perfect and you got a little bit hanging off here, don't sweat it, you guys. Just take your scissors and just shave a tiny bit off like that. You're not going to get it perfect every single time, but you can fix it and make it work. Okay, so that's what you do to that. Let's do the next one. I'll show you the next one. Oh my gosh, my phone, I know that it looks good in the screen, but here's my phone. I'm viewing it sitting like that and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, this is probably looking terrible. Okay, same thing. Roll it till you get right on that edge in the middle and then slowly work your way out each side so that you get it right on that line. Okay, this one's being a little difficult. There we go. Before you smash it down, just make sure you get it on that line. And then flatten it with that. And then here are the 2 pages. Okay, so there's those. And now I want to show you how I'm putting together the little cards that come with it. So I didn't leave the page, a whole page, but these all come on a page and they come in little squares so that you could fold them and then laminate them. You can do that. It's easy. But I found if I get them like this and I just cut this right in the middle, it's just easier to put in the laminator. Use my dot thing and just go kerchunk. So see, it gives a little dot of adhesive, little dot of tape. And so make sure you have them, you know, right side up, both sides. And then I kind of put them at the bottom before it sticks. And sometimes I don't get it straight and I've got to rip it off and do it again. Okay, you're seeing it real time. Now I'm just going to leave it because it's still sticky and it's sticky enough for just getting it in the laminator. That's the whole purpose of this, just to keep this straight for the laminator. So now it won't be bulky on the bottom and pop open like that while you're trying to laminate it. So I did that with all of these. All right, so there's those. So these, make sure that when you put them in your lamination paper, and I will go get one. Okay, here's my paper. You put one at the top, facing this way, because this side is where your rings are going to go. And I'm leaving room. You don't have to. You can kerchunk your rings right into the binder if you want. I think I decided I'm going to leave some room so that I can do it like this. Either like this with those rings. So I leave room. Let me get a white piece of paper so you can see. I leave room so that the rings can go in the lamination part, not in the savings challenge. You don't have to do that. You can put it right in the savings challenge, whether you use the happy planner rings or these 3 rings, or even the spiral ring. If you just leave a little room, you can put it in the lamination part. So that's what I'm doing. And so I make sure it's enough room here before I cut that and enough room here. Okay, so that's how I put it through the laminator. And here's what it looks like. Ta-da! So there's the first one. And then here is a page I did with all of these. This will have to go through a second time, I can tell, because there's a little too much space on these. I don't know why. Maybe because they're double-sided. Probably that's why. I have a really good laminator, though, so I'm not exactly sure why. So let me show you my little trick that I discovered works. So on this side, make sure you leave a margin and it's not in the little air bubble where it's laminated. I think I might leave a pretty large margin. I just go one line over on my laminator. On my cutter. So there is that. And let's do this one. And just one line over. I might cut it closer after I put it through the laminator again. I haven't decided. But for now, one line over is what I'm going to do on all 3 sides, top, bottom, and front side. So one line over, cut it, I can't wait to show you the part I discovered and it works. I wasn't sure if it would work, so I had to test it out on a scrap piece of paper and I was like, wow, this works perfectly. You do have to be a little careful though. I'll have to zoom in to show you my trick. Okay, for this part, I have my cutter marked. I don't know what measurement that is. Is that 1 inch? No, no, it's not even ½ an inch. Okay, so here is my measurements. This is 1 inch. I discovered I like to leave the lamination part on the end to put either spiral binding, 3 rings, or happy planner rings. It's good right there, whatever that measurement is. I don't know, you guys. So I mark it so that I remember it. And all I have to do is take this and line it up on that line like that. Let me, oh, it's dark. I hate when it looks dark like that. Oh, sorry about the lighting, guys. But anyway, I just line the edge up on this line and then I cut that off. And now this is my part where I can put the rings. Okay, so let's do this one and then I'll show you the most exciting part that I discovered works. In fact, this could probably be done with any savings challenge. You could even create savings challenges to do this. All right, so there is my 2 pages. Now, I gotta zoom you in for this part, you guys. Let's see, maybe if I push this. Yes, that will work. The lighting isn't that great, but we'll work with it. Okay, so now you see this line here. That is where it was folded over. You're just gonna get an X-Acto knife. If you have one, if you don't have one, they're not very expensive. In fact, the Dollar Tree might have some. And then you're just going to carefully, don't cut through it, just gently. You know what, it might help, it will help to get a ruler to put it on that line. I didn't have to do that on my scrap piece because it wasn't very big. So you put your ruler on that line. Let's make sure we're focused. Let me get in. There we go. Now I'm not going all the way. I'm starting just a little bit in. Just a little bit in right there. Let me get this lined up. So I'm starting just a little bit in. Let me line it up perfectly. You got to get right on the edge of it. Okay, now we're right on the edge. Sorry about the lighting, guys. I'm starting just a little bit in because you don't have to go all the way, and just gently. Gently. Why is it doing that? Okay, gently. I don't know why it's making that noise, but we're going to go with it. Gently pull it across. Okay, I'm not using the ruler. That didn't work. Just follow the line and gently cut it open. I don't know why my ruler made it bump like that. So anyway, okay, I got to cut it a little hard. See, you don't want to put too much pressure. Just enough to cut through. But not so much that you'll go to the other side. There we go. Okay, so I'm not a master at it. But look! Now you have a perfect little laminated edge. Okay, let's go back. I hate the lighting in here. I'm going to have to lighten this up. Look at that! Now you got an envelope. Let me get $1. So here's some dollars and let's see it in action. Doot doot. So now we can keep this and the cards that go with it in this little pocket because you have some cards. I actually didn't print the cards yet, so I don't have those. And so there you have it. Let's do this one. I'll do this one with you too. So you just start not too far over, a little bit over. You know what it is? I think this is dull. My thingamabobber, my X-Acto knife is kind of dull. I need a sharper one. Let's use this Big Daddy. This one will work. Oh yeah, it was because it was dull, you guys. This is so easy. So you just follow the line with a ruler or without a ruler, but don't cut it so much that you go through to the other side. Pop. Look at that. Is that not amazing? I love this. Oh my goodness. So this is how you can just make it so nice. That will fit in there, and the cards that go in here will fit in here. So you have these little cards and the money. So there you have it. Get yourself a little X-Acto kit. Here's mine. Let's put that in there some way. This one needs to go in the garbage. That is dull. I don't remember where I got this. Maybe Fred Meyer. You probably don't have a Fred Meyer unless you live in the Pacific Northwest. I think it's called Kroger's other places. I don't know. And like I said, I think the Dollar Tree may have had some of those. So then you got your book like this. I'm going to round the corners. There's an edge here. I might cut that a little shorter after I put this through the laminator so that the bubble is closed a little more. And then I can do whatever I want here. I think I'm loving my spiral binding machine. So I might put a spiral on here. I really like that machine. All right, so here are these. And same thing. You're just gonna take this. You know where you like to cut yours. I like to put mine right on that edge. Cut that off. Cut that all around the edges. And these I'm actually going to put through the laminator again because I don't know why, but there's a bubble. Well, I do know why. I believe it's because, yeah, I'm not even going to cut close to that yet until I put it through the laminator again. So I'm just going to cut them out roughly like this and put them through the laminator. And that's all you have to do. And then you've got this super darling little book with all these super cute little cards that go with it. I think all these little things are so fun that go with these box challenges or these book challenges. I mean, what's better? What's better than a bunch of little stuff? Not much, you guys. So yeah, I'll put all these through and then I'll go back and get closer to the edge. And I still have this whole stack to do. It really doesn't take a long time for me. You can use your cutter too, like this, but I think I do a better job getting it right in the middle using my scissors. So I just go like that. Try not to do more than a couple at a time because I don't want to get them mixed up. I want to get the right backs with the right fronts. Can you even see that? Am I in the rectangle? And then I just do this thing. I only do it on one side. No need to waste it. Uh-oh. Yeah, this one goes with this. These are so cute. You need extra money for the trip to see fall leaves. Save an extra $3. Aren't those cute? All right, so here's my stack to laminate. And I'll read you this one too, because it's cute. The price of apples has increased. Save an extra $2. Oh no. And there you go. That is how I do it. I hope this tutorial helped. I hope that somebody else does it like me, because you know what? I thought that was pretty clever. Because I really wanted it laminated. And I really liked that Janet used her pocket like this. And Tanya over at Oma Crafts and Budgets laminated hers and she has some other kind of pocket that she puts on here. You could go check out her tutorial on that. And Laura Bell Creations made a tutorial on putting this together and had a little chat too. It was fun listening to her chat about all the things while she was doing her stuff. I didn't really chat. I just gave you instructions. Hey everybody, this is Lady Die Save, just popping in here into this video to give you the finished product so you can see the end result of this tutorial. Tomorrow is September. I'm so excited but sad at the same time. I'm going to miss summer, but I got to break out my pink pumpkins. I got these, look, they have little clips on them, so I'll probably get a little garland of fall, like a little fall garland at the Dollar Tree. And I got these at the Dollar Tree last year. Pink pumpkins, what could be? There's nothing better than pink pumpkins, you guys. Okay, so here is the end result. I decided to go with the spiral bound on my book. You can use happy, you can use happy planner rings. You can use the 3 ring claw ones, whatever you want. So here it is. I left the edges at the amount that I normally, a little bigger than I normally do, if you can see that. I just went ahead and left them. It's fine. And so now each side has its pocket. This one didn't need a pocket, but I did it anyway. I didn't think ahead, you guys. The front cover doesn't need a pocket really. But here we go. And these are the cards I wanted to show you. She has these cards right here in each savings challenge. And so when you're done with this one that's on the main page, then you have a little extra savings tucked into the back with your money. And so once this is full, you move on to this one. Super cute idea, and I just love it. So here is the second page. This one has fall animals in it. I just followed Janet over at My Modern Homestead. In her tutorial, she showed where she puts each of these cards, which one she puts them with. It doesn't really matter, but I did it like she did, and I ordered my pages like she did also. So I've already played, if you saw that video, here's the $2 that goes in that one, and I'll put this little card in the back. And so this is how it is. This is what it looks like. Isn't it just wonderful? I just love this. I might design some savings challenge books this way, and just to do it, because it's a built-in pocket and it's really cute. I like it this way a lot. Thank you for this idea, Janet, for me to do this. And look, I did it on the back page too, which I didn't need to. So here are the little cards too. So these are the little cards. Look how many you get. I didn't count them, so I don't know how many there are besides these ones down here. There's a ton of them, and they're just super cute little fall icons. Pretty much all the things you see in the book. Now, the Walmart sells these little things individually over by the school supplies, but for mine, I don't know why. I don't understand the size difference, but they wouldn't fit in like this. I had to turn them like this, and it annoyed me. I didn't like it. So I went around looking in Walmart and went in the craft section, and this little white one was a 3-pack. They all came together. You had to buy them together. And for some reason, it's just slightly bigger than the individually sold one, and at least mine, and the margin I leave on the outside makes them fit in here absolutely perfectly. So that I was so happy about. So here's the little cards, and you know what? I thought it'd be good in this little section to add a little tutorial and play a little game and show you how it's played also. Now there are a few ways you can play it. I am of course gonna get my beautiful, I call it beautiful because it is black and orange, which is perfect for fall time. Now there's 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, there's 6 games in here, you guys. So 6 games, and let me get my money. We need money to do this. So I'm going to put some money over here in my tray, and I'm not going to pay attention to the amount. I'm just grabbing some 1s and 5s. All right. So what you can do, well, I'll show you both ways that I know of. You can roll the die, and so let's get my dice roller here. We'll do it this way first. Here's my cards. We'll set my cards here. Here's my pumpkins, my pink pumpkins, and my dice. So you can roll the dice, and it said 6. So go to the last challenge in the book. And that would be Happy Thanksgiving, right? Let me make sure. Yes, because this is the dice game and that's the dice game. So we've got Happy Thanksgiving. And that is what we were doing, what we will do by rolling the dice to choose which page to do in the book. And so then we pick a card. Now, you could not pick a card and you could roll and save. So that'd be $4. And so we could pick a turkey or any of these icons, write a 4, stuff the $4, and roll and save. And then for extra savings, then you could pick a card, and we'll read this one. The yard boy needs to be paid for raking leaves. Pay $2. And then you add another $2. So that'd be $6 in that play. That's one way you can play. I kind of like Janet's way that she showed in one of her videos where you pick the card to determine. You could also, here's a third way, you could also just go through the book page by page or pick a couple pages that you want, whatever way. Let's do it the way I will be doing it in my videos because I really like this way the best. I'm just going to pick a card. And so I pick from the front and put in the back when they're done. So I pick the tree card, and we already read that one. The yard boy needs to be paid for raking leaves. Well, we find the tree. And here's a tree, and there's the tree. It matches. So it's this page. So that is how you do it. And so we need to put $2, 1, 2 for that play. And then we get a pen. And of course I'm going to use orange because it is fall. And let me put my $2 in the back. And look, my card is ready here when I fill up the front. There's my $2. And then I put a 2 in the pumpkin. You can't really see that actually. Okay, maybe I'll do black. So 2. And I just saved $2 in my first page. So let's do this again because it's fun. Okay, next one is this little family going through the corn maze. So let's see where that is. Oh, there it is, right there. Little family going through the corn maze. So we're playing this page right here now. And then I turn it over. Family and friends want to go through the corn maze again. Multiply what you saved for this icon by 2. Okay, so this is where it gets a little tricky because I didn't save. I'm using these little cards to determine where I'm going to save. So in this case, what I will do, it's good I pulled this so I can show you what you can do. So what I can do is I can roll to determine what I'm going to save for this icon and then use the card. So $1. And so we're going to multiply this, like now we're going to do what the card says. Multiply what you saved for this icon by 2. So we're actually going to save $2 for this one. Okay, so that's what you can do if you want to use these to determine what page you play in on, whatever I'm trying to say. And it doesn't make sense because I think Janet originally made the game where you do these first, and these are just extra savings where you pull the card for extra savings. But I love the idea of pulling the card to find where you're going to put the money. So let's do that again. And look at that, it's right here on the same page. This is Autumn Festivals. Candy and caramel apples are a must at the festival. Pay $4. All right, so we got to pay $4 more, and this will be the last page. I think I've showed you everything. Now this one was 2 and I didn't write 2 yet, and 4 in that one. Isn't this so fun, you guys? Okay, so I know I have $2 in here and I like to condense. So 4 plus 2 is 6. So we're going to take out a 1 and put a 5 in. So now we have $6 in this envelope. And that is how you play this super darling book. And let's go to the back. Let me show you these. This is a super fun game and it can get a little crazy. So I need my eraser and we need to erase these. I use a dry erase marker. I love these dry erase markers. They work so well. They not only work for using them as dry erase markers, but they take off permanent marker like butter. All you have to do is, so this is permanent marker because I started with permanent marker, then went to dry erase because I was like, oops, I want to use my dry erase. Well, that's permanent marker, and all you need to do is use this, at least this brand. I don't know about other dry erase markers, but this brand is amazing. It's like magic. You just go over it where you did a Sharpie permanent marker, and then it erases the Sharpie like it was a dry erase marker. So cool. I love that. All right, so this game is so fun and hilarious. And you guys, okay, so far I've seen Janet play this book, Oma Crafts and Budgets play this book, and Laura Bell Creations play this book, and it's super fun to watch them. Please go watch all 3 of those channels playing this book and get this book for yourself. It's super fun. Okay, so Oma Crafts and Budgets, basically, she's a turkey murderer, okay? Because this game is called Escape the Axe, and Tom the turkey is trying to escape the axe and not become turkey dinner. Well, Oma murdered Tom the turkey 2 times in a row. She may have even done it a 3rd time, unbelievably, and it was so hilarious that Mary Love Country Living, and I bet Mary's playing this book too. Mary Love Country Living and Janet made another savings challenge. Let me grab it. Help me! Rest in peace, Tom. Miss Tanya's coming with her axe. This was made by Mary Love Country Living. It's a freebie. You can get it from her. It has the envelope with it. Super funny. Well, Tanya, Oma Crafts and Budgets, didn't mean to be a turkey murderer, you guys. It was all, by the chance of the die, and she felt horrible about it. Well, I have something to tell you about Laura Bell Creations. She's not only a turkey murderer, she enjoys murdering the turkey and wants to murder the turkey because she wants turkey dinner. And so she tries to kill Tom the turkey every time she plays. So you got to go watch her videos playing this game because her video is really funny on killing Tom the turkey and wanting to kill him. So I don't want to kill Tom the turkey, you guys. I'm going to try not to. My first time playing this, as you saw, I just erased it, and so I saved $3, and Tom escaped by disguise, if you didn't see that video. So here are the categories. It's really funny. So what will be Tom Turkey's fate? Will he escape the farmer's axe? Roll a die to see which column fills up first. Now, let me tell you right here, Janet plays, okay, so the way that it's played is you pay $1 every square. Well, look at how many squares are here. 6 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6 times 6. You could save $36 if you fill this all in. So that is a big savings. If you don't want to do that and you're lower budget, lower income like me, well, I wouldn't say lower income. I use the household money, the allowance for weekly living that Farm Boy gives me. It's not from our whole entire income. So I call it low income, or low budget is a better word for me, because anyway, I digress. I play low budget. So you can make these 50 cents each, you can make them 10 cents each, you can make them 5 cents each. And I learned how to do that from Saving with Shalonda. She is the queen of savings challenge games, you guys, and so she gives great ideas. Let me get my little things. Let's go ahead and play the low budget way. You get these chips at the Dollar Tree, and this one has 10 cents, this one has 20, but I say 25 for this one. This one is 50 for 50 cents, and this one is $1. These are $1.25 at the Dollar Tree. So get yourself some of these if you want to play low budget and not $1 each. So there's this, and this is how I'll play this time. The first time I played, I just decided to save $3 when I ended for some reason. Because I don't know why I chose $3. I don't remember, but I did, because there's $3 in here. See, what I would have done if I was thinking right, if I didn't want to save per square, what I would do, you guys, if you want this other way to play, is whichever icon you land on right here, you save what the dice is over here. So you save $1 if this row finishes. You save $2 if this row, and so on. Okay, so you got that. But we're going to play low budget. We're going to use the 10 cents per square and do the whole thing. I don't think I finished my sentence at the beginning when I said Janet, she just plays a couple. She doesn't finish the game each video. So she'll go as much as her budget allows. Maybe she only has $4 to put in, so she'll roll 4 times and then end it and then pick it up again next video. That's great. It's fun to watch. I want to do the whole thing though. So let's go and let's see what happens to Tom the turkey. So we've got 4. So what you do is you mark off number 4 and then you just keep going. 5 gets marked off. Oh, and I got to save my chips. So that's 20 cents. And then 3, and that's another 20 cents. And then 4 again, and here's another, not 20 cents, it's 10 cents each. And then 6. And then we put a chip here. And this will just add up. And then 3. And put the chip over. And then 3 again. Whoops, wrong chip. And then 6. Put the chip over. And then 5. Wow, we're not rolling any 1s or 2s. Oh, here's a 2. Do you see how this could add up, you guys? If you use it for dollars, I mean, you'd have to have a high, this would be for a high roller if you wanted to use $1 per square and go through the entire game. 1, 5, 6, and another 6. Uh-oh. Tom. Oh, let me tell you, this one, the farmer has mercy, Tom gets away. This one, he didn't escape, he's dinner. He was murdered or killed. Tom became dinner as an invited guest. So this one, he gets invited. Oh, you know what, you guys? I may have landed on this one, not the he has a disguise. He becomes an invited guest and I'm not paid $3. I bet that's what it was. So he escapes death. And then Tom was rescued by the farmer's daughter. Daughter is the 4th one. And so the daughter rescues him. That's super cute. And then Tom escapes by disguise for 5. And then 6 is Tom never saw the farmer's wife coming. He did not escape her. So there's 2 where Tom the turkey will be toast. So here we go. We're gonna have to count these chips and condense them in just a minute. 5. We're getting close. We're getting close. Oh, 1. Oh, I don't know if I put a chip in there for 5, but that's okay. 5 again. Oh my. 3. 3. Tom came to dinner as an invited guest. Yes! I didn't kill Tom the turkey again. That is amazing. That is wonderful. I believe that's the same one I got last time too. So now we just add these up and we'll round up. So we've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, $1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So I'd say $2 rounding that up. So we got $2 going in, 1, 2 for all of these. And I'm going to go ahead and add a little extra savings by adding the $3 that Tom was an invited guest. So 1, 2, 3. So that's $5 altogether, and I like to condense. So here's a $5 bill. So we have saved $5, $6, $7, $8 now in this game. Isn't this fun? And I'm not a turkey murderer. Of course, Lady Di wouldn't be a turkey murderer, right? I'm not like that. I want to save the turkeys. Save the turkeys! Lady Di, save the turkeys! Somebody make me a savings challenge. Save the turkeys! Lady Di is on a mission to save the turkeys. Eat chicken instead. Okay, let's do a little, we might as well just make this a little savings challenge video portion. So here is the tiptoe through the pumpkin patch. I'm going to open it up. No, because I'll roll in here. I was going to say, if I play this game by rolling it on here, I would want to open it up because my dice would go and roll that way. But we're going to use this. All right, so this is, you know, you've seen these before. You start at the top and you roll, you go down, and whichever die you land on, whichever pumpkin you land on down here, you pay that amount. Let's see if I have something to use as a game piece. What could we use? Well, oh, we got a chick. That's kind of fallish. That's about all I have. That might be pretty. I think we'll use the chick. I need to get a pumpkin. Do they make pumpkins? Little pumpkin dice movers? I think I am going to move this now because that chick will fall. So here's my little chick. And we will not cook the chick for turkey dinner. He will just go through a little walk in the pumpkin patch. So 4. Oh, and when you land on a pumpkin, you pay $1. So 4 is right there. We're safe. I'm going to zoom you in a little bit so you can see it closer. And 1. Ooh, safe. These little games are so cute. 3. I just escaped a pumpkin. I didn't step on a pumpkin. I want to make a marshmallow one. 4. And I escaped the pumpkin again. And 3. Oh my goodness, I'm going to get through it. And 4. I pay $6. I was thinking I was paid 4. So I made it through without stepping on a pumpkin, so I don't have to pay any dollars for a pumpkin, but I'm at the end and it says 6, so I have to pay $6 for the getting through to the end. My brain stopped working for a second there. Okay, so $6 going into the pumpkin patch, and look, I made a little pocket on this one. I don't really need, these are the directions that you can slip in here, but I know how to play the game. I don't need that. So yeah, I made the pocket for this one. I think the way this was on the, oh, that got all over there. I think the way this was on the sheet of paper to print it, it didn't leave room, as far as I remember, to put a flap. If it did, I should have done that, but I didn't. So I'm paper clipping it there. So there you go. There you have it. Let's erase that so it doesn't become an absolute mess on my thing. So that is the book all completed. I hope you liked my tutorial on how to put it together. It was, I can't even believe I thought about it. I was just like, hey, there's a pocket here, but I want it laminated. I got to figure out a way. So I did, and wanted to share it with you guys. And now I will give you back to the original video where I will say so long, farewell, and happy fall, y'all. Bye. Okay, guys, just a short little video to show you how to do all that. I hope you enjoy. Please go check out Janet at My Modern Homestead. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to play Escape the Axe. This one looks so fun. And then there's another dice one in here called Tiptoe Through the Pumpkin Patch. And if you land on a pumpkin, you have to pay, guys. Okay, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!